Hello everyone! So today is 23rd of April, which at least in Spain is Book Day, and it's my favorite day of the year. Different parts of Spain celebrate it differently, but I think everyone will agree with me that Barcelona has the biggest Book Day. It's Sant Jordi, which is also the saint of the city, and it becomes this huge party. There is like the whole city becomes like a open air bookstore. Everything is like 10-15% off. There are authors everywhere signing their books. It's just great. I love it. And I have tried to go every year for the past few years. I'm lucky that my parents live in Barcelona, so it's easier for me to go. However, because Alex had school, I couldn't go this year, and I decided that we were going to celebrate it in the Netherlands instead. And the tradition that comes from Sant Jordi is to gift a rose and a book to everyone you love. So I bought Alex a book and a rose, but I also bought myself books. And because I went with her to the bookstores in the afternoon after school, but I knew that I was not going to be able to browse as much as I wanted to if she was around. I also went in the morning to browse the bookstores by myself so that I could also go look at all the books slowly. And the first bookstore that I went to is the English bookstore in the Passage, and they have the best selection of books. I have to say, I could have gotten a lot more, but I did get 2 books in that one. The first one that I got is On Earth as It Is Beneath by Ana Paula Maya, which is shortlisted for the International Bookers this year. And it sounds like it is sort of a thriller with slavery commentary and colonialist commentary. If I'm not mistaken, the author is it's Brazilian and has been nominated to other prizes before. The book is really short and it's Charco Press, which I tend to love, so I'm very excited about this one. And then the other one that I picked up is Ordinary Saints by Niam Ni Maholeoin. I probably butchered that, I'm sorry, but this is basically a book about queer people in Ireland. So the protagonist is, I think, lesbian, and she lives in London now, but then her brother dies in an accident and is going to become a saint, and so she has to go back and deal with all the Catholic things and her family and stuff like that. And yeah, it's my book club pick for next month, and I saw it there and I was like, great, I can pick it up instead of ordering it, which I much prefer. Then I went to Mayflower, which is another bookstore, and in principle I'm always excited at this bookstore because they have 3 for 2 kind of deals and stuff, but I never seem to find anything there. I don't know why. They also have a super big used section, but I never find anything, so this time was also not so successful. I didn't find anything, but it is what it is. And then I went to Pachman, which the other 2 were exclusively English bookstores. Pachman is mostly Dutch bookstore with an English section, and they also have a very big second-hand section. They have like a whole floor for it. And in the used section I found Night Waking by Sarah Moss. I don't know that much about this book, but I have read and enjoyed other Sarah Moss, and this was in the second-hand section, even though I think it hasn't been read at all. Like it looks completely new. And yeah, I thought I could give it a try. It is about a woman, I don't know if she's a single mom, but she's like a new mom and she's struggling with sleep, and there is other things going on in the island that she lives in, as far as I understand, and I'm always here for some motherhood content / rage, and I hope this gives me that. Those are the books that I bought while browsing alone, and then I went with Alex to the ABC bookstore, which is the American Book Center, and that one is the one that I usually use the most. I don't know really why. I think it's like convenient wise it's very convenient, and obviously it's English only books, so it's not like Pachman, and I don't know, it's just, it has always been there. The other ones are newer, so I don't know, I'm just used to going there. And I bought a book for Alex, the Hagasaurus. If anyone is interested, she was very excited about it. And I also picked up something for myself. That bookstore has, I think the strong point of that bookstore is one, the non-fiction section, and the like fantasy section is pretty big as well. So yeah, I picked up Blood Over Bright Heaven. I have seen a lot of people rave about this, and I'm craving some fantasy, and this is like has like a dark academia vibe as well, which I normally like in my fantasy. So I'm hopeful. I read the first page or so, and the language seemed a little bit over elaborate, but I hope it's not like that the whole way through. I also like skimmed some pages afterwards, and it seemed better, and it happened the same with me in the Will of the Many. Like the first couple of pages they were completely overwritten, but then it was fine. So I'm hoping this is the same, and it has a similar vibe because it's also like a university academy kind of thing. And yeah, I have heard very good things about this author and this book, so I'm hoping I like it. And those are all the books that I bought for Sant Jordi. I'm very excited to read them all, and even though it's, I mean, 4 books is probably not a lot for a lot of people, but it's a lot for me. I have not bought 4 books in a go in like, I don't know, probably years, but my TBR is currently like 6 or 7 books, so I think it's fine. And I mean, this one is for my book club, and this one is ridiculously small, so, and I wanted to buy some more, but I control myself. Also, the English bookstore is going to be moving next month, and they give me a voucher for when they move, like the first month they are in the new location, which is like 5 meters away from where they are now. I get 20% off on books, so I might pick some of the ones I didn't pick today later, next month or so, when I have the voucher is valid. So yeah, let me know if you celebrate, if you have heard about any of these books, and until next video, bye!